So like, I didn't know how to basically tuck my hips under, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once I figured that out, it just felt like I was like squeezing my glutes the whole time.
Right.
But it feels more safe, you know what I'm saying? Because this part is flat as opposed to arc.
Right.
So like when I'm doing certain things, like when I'm doing certain core exercises and I do this part, and I bring this in, it feels way more protected.
The stuff that you're talking about that we're doing here should be the same stuff that we're talking about on the court. They shouldn't be two different things, right? And that's what usually happens. You go to your strength coach or whatever, right? They have you doing all these movements that are supposed to get you strong or whatever, but then it's an antithesis to what you're trying to do out on the court, right? So, and when you're going into that movement, it's the same ideas, right? So like, if I hit a wrestling move, what I want to do is I want to get my body over here and then back. Right? So, and this is what I noticed on the videos. You're high, right? You have this arch in your low back, and then when you're doing these step back motions, you're not dropping, right? You're jabbing, right? And what you have to do is drop, right? It's the same thing. So now you're in that power position. So when you're training to drop the hips and then get into that position, but you also have to have the physical ability to do it.
The times when I'm like, so the times when I'm like, alright, I'm gonna make this move, and I'm thinking about this move, and I'm gonna really do everything. Like every time I get open, like wide open, like anytime I do it. But it's like when I'm being casual, and I'm not like, like doing the move and being in the right position, then like I don't get the same result. You know what I'm saying? It's like the defense is able to like see it and like catch on to it. But like when I'm loaded and I'm like, everything is I always get separation, like every time.
We can reach
like that little thing, like how you just like this and he's like, whoo, like that. You know what I mean? Like those things, as far as like, you know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff is, like those little things, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I get that because like everything I did on the basketball court, especially at my size playing too, it was like, I had to be precise with my movements and like my triggers and my timing and everything, because that was my advantage, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, outshoot a 6'7" guy that's right there unless I get him thinking about what I'm doing or reacting to that, and then coming about it,
The lucky part for me, and then combining it with all this training, so I got to see it in the real world application like that at a young age, and then come back. So then that's the question, like, well, if that's the most important thing, then how do you train for it, right? So and that's where we're coming back to like, how does weightlifting help with that, right? There may be a part of it that fits in, which you need to be strong enough to do that, but it's all position and reaction time and rotation and all this stuff.